What's going on, guys? So we got some pretty cool news today, at least for myself. I was up here working in my little loft area, and I got a ring at the doorbell, and it was UPS. And this package, my grab bag, was only supposed to get here tomorrow, but it looks like it came a day early. I'm really excited about this. I've been wanting a quality bag for a long time, like an off-body carry bag. And I've had a lot of issues with different other companies, and I've been super excited to try this, but it's very expensive, and I didn't want to spend my money on it. So Grabbag sent me out one of these for me to review for you guys, in case any of you guys are in the same predicament that I was, and you wanted to know, is it really worth the money? I'm going to give you guys an honest, 100% honest review on this bag. Even, like I said, they gave it to me for free, but that does not mean I'm going to, they ain't sending me another one. Let's just say that. So I'm going to give you guys an honest review on this thing. So let's open it up and check it out. And tomorrow I am going to go to the range and use this and see how it is and give you guys my honest feedback. So let's dive into this thing. All right, so let's slice this open on the bottom. Should open. Nice. I got a new sticker for the safe. So thank you guys. Thank you guys. So this is the bag that I got. It's the Grabbag Gunslinger 7x9. Small pocket out in the back, or is that on the side? I don't know. We'll figure that out when we open it up. But anyway, if anyone was wondering the specs on it, it says it's 3.5 inches. The depth, 7 tall, 9 wide. In case you guys were wondering that. So, here it is. So, there's one thing that I've been really wondering on this bag, and is since it's magnetic and there's no zipper, which the zipper is what was causing problems on the other ones that I had, is this just gonna open very easily because it's magnetic, or does it really take some effort? And I guess we're gonna find that now. I finally get to feel it for myself, so super excited for this. I mean, the odds of this getting snagged and ripped open, what if you like hit it, like bump it into shit? Is it gonna open on you? It like kind of, I mean, you have to really fucking try. So I would say it's harder than I expected to open it. You have to put some pressure, and I mean, I'm a pretty strong dude, so I mean, it's not easy. You have to really, So it passes my test. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with. I wouldn't want it to be too much harder either. So, and I like how it has the little wings. So when it's on your chest, it kind of stops it from opening too much. They did include a holster, and oh, very nice. They gave me a little for my mag, so that's really cool. The Molly seems really nice. It does not seem like a cheap bag at all. There's like a foam layer, and like a hard casing almost. Not hard, but it's definitely, they didn't cheap out on this. Oh, very nice. They got a couple of little pockets and stuff for little knickknacks, phones, and a nice little carabiner and shit for your keys, so you can't lose that. Stuff for your pens. So you have that pocket up front for your daily things. The party section. You got some storage back here as well, and oh, you do have a little hidden pocket right here, for your little whatever you want to put over here. Does it have one on this side too? Yes, it has one on this side too. Alright, so that's pretty fucking dope. I'm guessing that makes it a little bit more water resistant on the zipper. It seems to be double stitched more, like an extra layer over here where the tag meets, and I kind of like how they have this heavy duty like rubber piece on here. All in all, the wow, this actually does almost feels real leather. It almost feels like real leather. Is it real leather? I don't even know. It could have fooled me, or maybe it is. I don't even know. That feels very nice. That feels very nice. It doesn't feel like super cheap. Overall, I like my first impressions of the bag. I'm gonna kit it out real quick and then snap back to this video and show you guys what I did. And yeah, and then we'll put it to work tomorrow. So let's see what it looks like all kitted out. Alright guys, so I got the pew inside the bag. I realized they ended up sending me the wrong holster. I originally told them I had this gun and the light that I had for this gun, and then I called them the next day and I was like, listen, I want to switch it out for the Glock, and they said, okay, fine, don't worry about it, we'll switch it out for the Glock holster. And they didn't switch it out for the Glock holster, nor did they send me the one for the light. So but I'm going to check the messages. I'm going to reach out to them, and I'll let you guys know what they say, if they correct it, if not. But either way, like I said, they sent me this out for free, so the holster doesn't really matter. And I'm also switching it out soon because I'm collabing with somebody on a holster, and they make phenomenal holsters, so it's not a big deal. Anyway, so I wanted to just be transparent on that, because sometimes companies, you know, they told me don't worry about it, they got me, and then I still ended up getting this one. So it is what it is. It's not a big deal, but I just want to let you guys know that. Also, like I said, the bag, the construction of it is nice, but this is what I was worried about. So I closed it. It's all locked in. Mind you, this is a metal gun, so it's heavier, but let's see, like, at what point does it open, if it opens, because this is what I was worried about. So hold up, let me get this out of here. Come on. So it's like, see, it's opening but closing. And see, that was my worry, was just that, you know, like in certain deals, like you jump off of something and boom, is your gun going to come flying out when you land? You know, you jump over a fence, you land, is that going to happen? Like that's what my concern was with the magnetics. And I guess we'll test it out. I'll run with it, I'll do some movements with it, and we'll see how it holds up. And mind you, like I said, this is with a metal gun, so it's going to be fairly heavy. So if I pass the test with this, it should pass the test with, you know, polymer. Anyways, so initially, like I said, it does open a little bit depending on, like, it recloses. But like I said, I don't think I would trust that, especially landing. Like if you jumped and it did this, you know, and it's gonna have more force because it's not attached to you, so it's gonna bounce on your body. So anyway, we'll put it to the test a little more further and see what happens. Is it all hype with the magnetics, or is it really worth it? Alright, so I just tried this thing on, and already I don't like it. And I'll tell you the reason what I don't like about it. I hate when crossbody bags have two flies that are going in the same direction, right? Because that's not the way the crossbody goes on you. So basically what that causes is, I don't know if you guys can see it, hopefully I'm on camera, but it causes this lean because, as you can see, this is folded in. This should have been hooked up here. so that way it pulls back and keeps this snug up against your body. You know what I'm saying? That should have been up here or angled a little bit, even a little bit more down. So when you have it on your body, it doesn't have this. It's tight up against you. And if that was the case, it would have been a very nice bag. But because that's not the case and it has that flop on itself, it creates a lot of flop with you trying to yank it open. I don't like this flop right here. Even if you tighten it down, I mean, you kind of can, but then it starts like riding on your neck. It's not comfortable. And if you know what I'm trying to say, because I want my back to be right here. But as you can see, this folds over. This should have been up here. So that way it pulls the bag back in and keeps the bag on your chest. So it's very hard to pull out with a floppy bag. So just with that, I don't think this is going to work for me. So I'm really happy I didn't spend my money on that, guys. Very nice concept. If they fix this, bag would be A1. I really like the bag. You know, for a pinch, it's not gonna open. Like I said, it's pretty good in there. You can get it to bounce around a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna fall off unless you're doing activities you probably shouldn't even be doing with a bag on you. But yeah, my only pet peeve, this should have been angled differently to give you a nice proper fit on the bag. I'm gonna see if I can MacGyver something and fix this myself so I don't make waste of the bag. But anyway, that's my input. Probably make a better fanny pack. Alright, so the main question, the grab bag, is it worth it? Honestly, it's like every bag, right? Everything has its ups and its downs, its pros and its cons. Yeah, you're gonna not have to worry about zippers breaking or it getting hung up on the zippers and not being able to opening it. But it also comes with other, downfalls, which is if, you jump over a fence, there's a possibility you can land and the bag just open up. And at that point, the Velcro that holds the gun onto the bag doesn't do that good of a job at holding it then, and the gun just like flies out. You know what I'm trying to say? Especially this gun, it's heavy. It's all metal frame. Other than that, like, the quality of the bag is good. Like, I don't like this part. I already said I think one of them should have been up here. So instead of coming out from the side here, had been sewn on up here, so it keeps the bag closer to your chest, and that would make it a lot easier and a lot more comfortable, so you don't have it, all up on your neck over here. Personally, I like it when it's coming over my trap and then coming down my chest over to the other side, and that feels a lot better than having, something that's just not molded for its use. So for $185, nah, dude. If I paid $185 and got this in the mail today, I would have been pretty pissed off. One, because the holster. I mean, I get it. This was my original order, but I did call up. You guys said you got me. You didn't. So if I was a paying customer, I would have been... I'm sure you guys would have fixed it, but I would have been a little upset. And also, like I said, I'm not a fan of this part right here. It just kind of sucks because it would probably have to be, for left-handed shooters on one side, right-handed shooters on another. But I mean, that's just how a lot of things are, right? And I guess a lot of things are more tailored for right-handers. So that's what I would have done different. And that's my only critique. Other than that, it's a pretty solid bag, and it's definitely a competitor. There is no good off-carry bag. I think they all have flaws. I still haven't found one that's like the answer. This one's pretty close though, but still not it. If they fix this, I would say it's probably the best one on the market. But because the ergonomics is not that great, paired with, other little just Safety concerns, I would say I would probably not spend the money on this. So anyway, that's it.